Hi, I'm Lorraine. Welcome to the District Yoga. Today we're going to get in a 30-minute cardiovascular vinyasa practice. So let's jump right in. Find your way onto your mat and come into tabletop position. So wrist underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to work into the wrist today. So with our cardio flow, we're going to get a lot of vinyasas today. So we'll work through the wrist to start out. Just start to lean forward and back into the wrist. Start to find some movement that feels kind of good. You can move side to side if that feels good. Give yourself a couple breaths here. So in yoga, many people think that you can't get that cardiovascular work that you can in some other modalities of exercise, but we're going to try to increase that heart rate today and get that blood pumping through the veins. Go ahead and turn your hands out about 90 degrees out towards the edges of your mat, and then again, just lean side to side. So today we'll challenge that. We'll get into that heart rate, and we'll just move our bodies. And again, we will be doing a handful of vinyasas. If you ever need to skip them, that's always an option. Go ahead and turn the hands another 90 degrees here. If you need to walk the knees in a little bit closer, you can. This one you might feel right away as you start to lean back. I want you to not peel off the hands from the mat though. Keep the hands glued and just find a place that feels right as you subtly rock back and forth. Just breathing. Just kind of saying hello, not only to the wrists, but the forearms as well. Last couple breaths. Just a couple more for the wrists. We're going to go ahead and turn the hands onto the backs of the hands. So flip the palms, fingers still point down towards the knees, flipping both hands over. And then again, just find a nice rock, either forward and back or side to side. Sometimes people like to do circles here. Just breathe as you find. If you find that movement isn't for you today, maybe some stillness, just breathe where you went. Last couple moments. When you're ready, take an inhale. We're going to go ahead and flip the palms forward again, so fingertips towards the front of the mat. And then we're going to take a couple cat-cows. So drop the belly down, send the gaze up. Exhale, you dome and round through the back, spread the scapula apart. Inhale, find them at your own pace. Just flowing through some cat-cows, saying hello to our spine. And just checking in with the breath. Last two. Beautiful. Last round, wherever you are, drop the belly. Dome and round through the back. Press the floor away. And then make your way to a neutral spine. We're going to find cat-cow again, but we're going to flip the palms again towards our knees. So I'm going to call this reverse cat-cow with the wrist a little bit different. You could tuck the toes underneath if that felt good. And then go ahead and drop the belly. You might not go as far as you did with the fingers forward. Dome and round through the back. Just again, touching into the wrist. Inhale, we'll only get a couple of these. Round through the back. Let's get one more. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the back. Go ahead and make your way back to a neutral spine, and then we'll flip the palms forward again. Go ahead and step the feet back. Find an upper push-up or plank position. If you needed to keep the knees dropped, you absolutely could. Shoulders right over the wrist, fingers pressing and firm into the mat. Belly starts to turn on. Legs start to activate as you draw the feet back. Take a couple moments. Start to let it shake. Just again, starting to say hello, not only to the wrists, but the forearms, the biceps, the core, even the legs here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to lift the hips. Just come into downward facing dog. Whew. Pedal the feet, maybe shake the head, whatever kind of is calling your name today. As you find your first downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Just breathing still. pressing that chest back, maybe lifting up onto the tippy toes, and then pressing the heels back down. Last 3 breaths. If you're with me, start to shift forward, come back to that plank pose. We're just going to turn on the shoulders here and then lift the hips back up, downward facing dog. So just a plank to a down dog flow. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. 2 more like that. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lift the hips, down dog. Last round together. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Just reset. Yeah, let's move on and get into our cardio flow. So we'll just kind of jump right in and get into our warm-up A's. The flow will be pretty traditional, so some poses that you are well aware of. Let's go ahead and press the chest back. Slowly step or hop. Find yourself at the top of your mat. Forward fold, diving in, maybe bent knees. On the inhale, halfway lift. Find that length. Exhale, fold it back in, dive in. Inhale, let's stand up. We'll reach up tall. Bring the hands to the heart space. Breathe it out. First one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Warm up A. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it in. Find a half lift on an inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step back to upper push-up position. Lower all the way down to your belly. Unravel the toes. We're just going to get a couple back bends before we move. Plant the hands down onto the mat. Chin center, forehead center. Let's go and take a couple options here. We're going to keep the hands glued. And when you're ready, lift up the chest, lift up the heart. If you want to lift the feet, you can. Locust pose just for 3. Just for 2. Take one more inhale. Lower back down again. We're going to change it up a little bit. This time we're going to keep the feet glued to the mat. And we're going to lift the hands up. So once you're ready, take a breath in. Stay here, breath out. Lift the chest, lift the arms. Keep the feet glued. Just a different variation of that locust pose. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Checking in, saying hello to the spine, the back of the body, but also the front of the body opens. Inhale, lower back down. Let's get our last locust pose. This time we'll have the option to take either one that you've already done, or you can lift both the hands and the feet. Take an inhale. Stay as you exhale. When you're ready, lift up. Find your locust pose, your variation. Again, you could keep the hands down, you could keep the feet down, or you can lift both of them up. Breathe here for 3. Last 2. And 1. Inhale. Lower back down. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Let's just get a cobra on the breath in. Exhale, lower back down. Make your way to downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Finding that vinyasa flow. We'll leave the locusts out. I just wanted to get some back bends in. Press the heart back. Step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, bow it in. Stand up, reach up tall. On the exhale, just fold back into the legs, keeping it moving. Half flat back. Plant the hands, step it, float it, jump it. Find a vinyasa. Inhale, you find your back bend of choice. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Press the heart back. Step, hopper, float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold in. Grow tall, reach it up. Forward fold, just swan dive back in. Moving the heart rate, inhale. Plant the hands, step or float it. We're just getting our bodies warm enough for when we do crank into that big, large movement to pump up that heart rate. Let's get one more round. Press the heart back. Step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway. Bow in. Inhale, upward salute. Reach it. Forward fold. Dive it back into those legs. Halfway up. Plant the hands. You decide your vinyasa. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Come back in. We're going to move on into our second warm-up series. Just a warm-up B. We'll get a couple rounds. Press the heart back. Step, hop, or float, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees to 90. Weight's going to come into the heels. Come into your first chair pose. Settle in, arms float up. Check in. So we find the weight shifted into the heels. Again, we're building our heat here. We're just checking into our legs, our breath, even our core center. Notice the core active. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Find your Utkatasana. Maybe sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, forward bow. Dive it out. Half lift. Plant the hands. Step it, jump it, float it. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, hips lift. On the next breath in, right leg's gonna sweep up. Find your 3-leg down dog. Reach through those toes. And then exhale, knee to nose, round through the back. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, step the foot through, back foot 45. Grow tall, warrior 1, root to rise. Check in, we're just gonna be here for 3 rounds of breath. Settling in, downloading the shape into our bodies today. That front knee bent, hips square towards the front of your space. Breath steady. Take one more big inhale, reach up. Hands to your mat, find a vinyasa, maybe 3-leg. Inhale. Downward facing dog, yes. Left side, sweep that up long and tall. Take an inhale. Knee to nose, round through the back. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, step it through, back foot dials flat. Inhale for warrior 1. We find 3 rounds of breath. Check back in. Whew. Breathing here. Again, just warming up the body. Last inhale, reach it up. Plant the hands. You could let the left leg hover as you lower down. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Breath out. That's our flow. We're going to get a couple rounds like that. 1 breath, 1 movement. If you're with me, press the hips back. Step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold it in. Chair pose, just the inhale, squat low. Forward fold, get out of that. Halfway up, plant the hands, step, hop, float. You could skip it if you needed. Back to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up. Knee to nose, round. Inhale, sweep it. Exhale, step it through. Grow tall, warrior 1. Hands to your mat. Vinyasa as you lower slow. Inhale. Down dog. Left side lifts up. Knee to nose. Inhale. Step it through. Find your warrior 1. Grow tall. Hands to your mat. Find your vinyasa through chaturanga. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep it flowing. Press it back. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, length. Exhale, bow. Chair pose, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway. Plant the hands, step it, jump it. Inhale. Down dog, lift those hips. Beautiful, right leg lifts. Knee to nose. Inhale it up. Step through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your mat. Find your vinyasa. Inhale. Down dog, yes I can. Left leg up. Knee to nose. Lift it. Step it. Grow tall. Hands to your mat. Find your flow. Beautiful. Heart up. Downward facing dog. Let's get 1 last round. Press the heart back. Step, hopper, float, top of the mat. Half lift. Bow in. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Forward fold, dive out, Uttanasana. Half lift. Plant the hands, step it, lower through Chaturanga, elbows squeeze. Heart rises. Downward facing dog. Last time for these right leg lifts. Knee to nose. Inhale. Step through. Grow tall. Hands to your mat. Vinyasa. Lower. Inhale. Down dog. Breath out. Last side. Left leg. Knee to nose. Contract. Inhale. Step it. Warrior one. Hands to your mat. Find your way through as you go through your vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Come back in. Take a couple breaths. Just feel that energy, that heat that you created just now. Pressing through the hands. Breathing in and out of that nose. Settle into your downward facing dog. If you need a break, set the knees down. You could find a child's pose. Otherwise, stay here. Just letting the breath regroup. Maybe noticing any shifts, any differences from where you started. Maybe a little more depth. Maybe that cardiovascular system kicking in. Keep breathing. Last three here. We're going to keep the heart rate moving. Again, if you ever need a break, take it. If you ever need to skip around, skip it. But here we go. We're going to jump right in to our cardio flow here. We're going to get 8 rounds. Yes, I said 8 rounds of crescent lunge on each side. You can do it, I promise. Let's get to it. Right leg lifts up. Step the foot through. Ball of the back toes. Crescent as you rise. Hands to your mat. Just step back. Vinyasa. Inhale. Down dog. Left side. Step through, ball of the back toes, rise and reach. Hands low, step it back, vinyasa again. If you need to skip any of these, you absolutely can. Keeping it moving, right leg up. Step it through. Inhale for 2. Hands to the mat. Lower. Heart grows. Down dog. Left side. Step it. Inhale, rise. Hands low, find your flow. Heart up, down dog, keeping it moving, right leg. Step it. Inhale, hands to your mat, find your flow. Inhale, down dog, left side. Step through, grow tall. Hands to your mat, find your vinyasa. Yes, I can. If you're ahead or behind me, that's okay. Right leg up. Step through, crescent on the inhale. That's 4. You're almost halfway. Lower. Inhale. Down dog. Left leg. Step it. Working through that heart rate. Getting it up. Moving that blood. Lower. Down dog, left side, right leg, step it. Inhale, hands low, vinyasa. Heart up, down dog, left side. Step it through. Inhale, rise. Hands low. You just have 3 more rounds. And then we're there. Right leg lifts. Step it. Inhale. Hands to your mat, chaturanga. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, down dog, left side. Step it. Beautiful, heart reaches to your mat. Find your vinyasa. Inhale, down dog. You can do it. Push through. Yes, I can. Crescent lunge. Hands to your mat. Find your flow. You could skip it. Down dog, yes, left side. Step through, crescent lunge. Hands to your mat, find your vinyasa. Heart up, you got one last round. Right leg up, step it through. Inhale, hands to your mat, find your flow. Beautiful, heart up. Down dog, last side, left leg. Step it through. Inhale, hands to your mat, vinyasa. Heart, dog. Come back in. Whoo. Breath. Whew, probably fast here. You did it. You made it through all 8 of those rounds. Pressing that chest back. Yes. Stay here. Press the heart back. Step or hop, top of the mat. Half flat back. Fold it in. Stand up, reach up tall. Bring the hands to the heart space. Feel your heart. Backs of the thumbs. Feeling the energy that you created. Take it in. Feel the energy. Heart rate bumping. Blood moving through your veins. Feet rooted. Take a couple breaths. Maybe some sweat rolling down the face or the body. Just shifting energies today. Take your last couple breaths, top of your mat. If you're with me, take one more inhale. Let it out through the mouth. Drop the hands down by the side, body's palms face forward. Standing tall, just a couple breaths. Letting that heart rate just settle. Inhale, draw the arms up, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, dive into those legs. Find a half flat back. Plant the hands, find a vinyasa through that chaturanga, elbows draw in. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Last thing for standing, we're just trying to slow that heart rate down from where we were. Right leg lifts up. Knee to nose. Inhale, just that little touch for the core. Step the foot through, come back to crescent lunge. Inhale, I rise. Bring the hands to the heart space again. And then one of my favorites from one of my teachers, Travis Ali, a little yoga tai chi. Open the arms out wide. Bring them back towards the center. 2 more like that. Inhale, we open. Exhale it back in. Inhale to open. Bring it back to the heart space. Drop the arms low, circle them back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2, back foot dials all the way flat. Front heel comes in line with that back middle arch. Just stay, just breathe. Steady gaze over that front middle finger. Nice bend through that front right knee. Hips now open towards the side of your space. Whew. If you're with me, flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. Find a little space through the right side ribs. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, come back to warrior 2. Straighten that front right leg. If you need a heel toe the back foot in, you can. Otherwise, just lean it forward. Come into your triangle pose. If you need a block underneath the right hand, that might feel nice. Otherwise, left hand is either to the ceiling or you can bring the hand to the hip. You decide. Whatever feels best for you. Just finding a little bit of space through that right side body and a little length through the legs. Gaze where it feels best for the head and neck. Breathing. Beautiful. If you're with me, last 3, last 2. We're going to rebend through the front knee, reverse your warrior again, inhale. Cartwheel the hands down, either vinyasa or not. Heart up, maybe up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's just switch that out. Left side lifts up. Knee to nose. Inhale, draw it long. Step it through. Find crescent lunge. Grow tall, reach up. Bring the hands to the heart space. That yoga tai chi again. Open the arms out wide. Bring it back in. Inhale to open. And back to the heart space. Open it out. Back to prayer. Hands drop low. Circle the arms up. Warrior 2. Back foot dials all the way flat. Open the hips out. Gaze steady over that front left middle finger now. Breathe here. Notice we've really kept our hips neutral for a majority of the class, and in these warrior 2s, we open them out. Maybe just check into how that feels. If you're with me, legs strong, flip the front palm, reverse that warrior, find a little side stretch. Right hand drops where it feels best, maybe wrap it behind. One more inhale, reach it. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten that front left leg this time. If you need to heel toe the back foot in, you can. Otherwise, reach, sending that right hip back. Left hand to your shin or to your ankle as the right arm reaches up. Again, you could have the right hand up or on your hip. You decide. Whew. Breathing wherever you landed. Again, noticing now the heart rate definitely slow from those crescent flows. Yes. Inhale, reach up a little taller. Rebend through the front knee. Reverse that warrior. Inhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Say goodbye to all of that lower slow. Your last vinyasa of the class. Downward facing dog. Let's get our wind down started. Right leg sweeps long. Bring the knee to the nose and bring that shin and that knee through. Drop it down. We're coming in pigeon pose. Send that left leg long behind you. Make any adjustments that you might need. If you need to wiggle the right foot forward, you can. Otherwise, melt in to a nice pigeon pose. We'll be here a couple minutes today as we just wind our way down into your Shavasana, or towards your Shavasana, shall I say. Just indulge in this lovely hip opener. Again, maybe checking in. Allowing the pose to come to you, no forcing or jamming. You don't have to go where you went yesterday in your pigeon pose. In fact, I encourage you not to. Explore what it is today. Maybe come back to checking in on that heart rate. Noticing what a beautiful system our body is. Noticing how much our bodies are truly capable of. Even just in 30 minutes. We're coming up on our last 5 rounds of breath here. Take one more inhale wherever you are. Exhale, let that go. Draw back in. Slow as you need. Climb the upper body up. Tucking the back left toes. We're just going to come back to downward facing dog. You could pedal the feet out. You could come into a 3-leg dog if you want that counter stretch. Otherwise, left leg sweeps up. Knee to nose and drop that knee and shin. Extend that right leg long behind you. Again, if you need to make any adjustments, make them. And then slowly make your way down into your pigeon pose on the left side this time. Melting in. Settling in to this side. Notice now that heart rate a lot slower as we cool the body down. It's the beauty about yoga, really. We find the different ways to get that healthy stress. A healthy stress of the heart as we pump that cardiovascular system. And then we just bring it back down, floating between the different nervous systems, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Take your last couple breaths. Full breath in. Breath out. Slowly climbing the upper body up. Tucking the back toes, stepping back to downward facing dog. Your last one of the class. Maybe just notice pressing that chest back. Pressing the heels down. Your last one. Set the knees down. Scoot the legs off to the side. And then make your way onto your back. We'll close with a spinal twist as we hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. Keep a hold of your right leg. Extend the left leg out long. Left hand stays with the right knee. Right arm out towards the side of your space. And then once you're ready, we'll just bring that knee up and over towards the left side. Gaze can fall over towards your right fingers or towards the ceiling. You decide. Just allowing the spine to get a little touch. Last 3. For 2. One last twist. Slowly making your way back through center, hugging both knees back in. We'll switch sides. Left knee stays in, right leg comes out long. Left arm out towards the side of your space. as you slowly bring that knee up and over towards the right. Again, gaze where it feels best for the head and neck, either towards the left fingers or up towards the sky. That left knee can be hovering, or you can have the knee or the foot on the mat or your earth. Just breathe. For 3. Take an inhale. Slowly make your way back through center. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself one last big squeeze. Forehead meets the knees. Inhale. Extend those legs out long. Arms come down by the side body. And you just find rest. Checking in. Sinking in. Softening. Breath back to normal. See if you can just let yourself indulge, knowing that there's nothing left to do. As always, if you have more time, please feel free to stay. Otherwise, thank you for sharing your energy with me today.